As you can see from this shirt, the struggle is real. I've been struggling with my weight for as long as I can remember. When I was a child, I was really chubby. And then when I got into middle school, I became more aware of what people thought about me. And so I started starving myself to try to stay skinny. And that would move on to high school as well, because sometimes I would purposely take a class instead of a lunch period so that I wouldn't eat throughout the day. And I'm not saying anyone should do this because it's really unhealthy for you. And to be honest, it wasn't worth it. Entering college, I was 120 pounds. And I didn't gain an extra 15 because I actually didn't live on campus, so the dining common foods wasn't readily available to me. Instead, I lived off campus with my brother and my cousin, and my diet consisted mainly of cereal, ramen, and microwavable Costco foods. And so I would actually do a lot of walking. I didn't want to take the bus or drive or ride a bike to school, so I'd walk about half an hour to an hour onto campus depending on where I needed to be. And that helped me maintain my weight, but I actually never lost the extra 15 pounds from vacation. It probably wasn't until my last year of college where I actually started to work out a little bit, and I would try to do P90X and maybe walk on a treadmill every once in a while, but it was never on a regular basis. And I would try to get my friends to work out with me, but they were never consistent either. Then in 2013 was when I actually made the effort to start working out, and I did keto. Keto is a diet where it's high fat, high protein, low to no carb. And at the time, I was actually getting out of a long-term relationship of 7.5 years. And I just wanted to find myself again because, after spending a fourth of your life with someone, it's hard to imagine your life without them. And when I started going to Mission Peak Fitness, I was able to gain my confidence back. It was a really small gym, and I liked the fact that everyone knew each other. I would take 2 classes at least 5 days a week, if not 7. And it was usually boot camp along with either body pump, CX Works, or Zumba. Back then, I thought my highest weight was 140. It took me 2 months to reach 135 and another couple months before I reached 128. So I never actually reached my goal of 125, but I was still happy because I was strong, I could see my muscles were toning, and I was really proud of myself. I was only there for about 4 months before I returned to work at Google, and there they have their own gym classes and stuff like that. And so after a couple months, I lost my job. I was in and out of different jobs. I got really depressed. I wasn't working out. I wasn't eating healthy. So I kept gaining more and more weight until about September 2015 was when we decided to get married. And so at that point, I went back on keto. I did Kayla Itzinas's Bikini Body Guide and the 21-Day Fix. And then I eventually lost 15 pounds before the wedding day. But after the wedding, I actually sunk back into a depression because I was mourning the loss of my twins, and I kept gaining more weight again until I hit my highest of all time, 167. In January 2017, people all around the world were joining the BBG community to start the workout at the same time. And so I joined a local Facebook group, and I followed people on Instagram to get motivation. And I lasted until about Chinese New Year. That's when I started slacking off, and I tried to double up my workouts to see if I can catch up. Eventually, I couldn't catch up. I feel like I'm not the type of person that likes to look at a guide and follow a timer because I feel like I'll be constantly watching the clock and I won't be working as hard. But I do a lot better with videos and classes because I like the instructors talking to me the entire time, encouraging me, and correcting my form. In March 2017 was when I officially started my weight loss journey, and I made a bet on Healthy Wage. Healthy Wage is the platform that you can bet on yourself to lose weight. And so I wagered $100 a month that I would lose 50 pounds in 9 months. So by mid-December. If I won, I would gain my money back plus an additional $1,500. But if I lost everything. I was on track for the first few weeks because I was on keto, so I'd lose an average of 1.5 to 2 pounds per week. But then I plateaued around 160. My husband and I do a lot of emotional eating. When we're down, we eat a lot of fast food. And also between June and September, I went on a lot of trips. I went to Vegas, Seattle, Thailand, and Honolulu. And so it was really hard to stay on keto. And it wouldn't really make sense to be on keto for a couple of weeks and be off keto, back and forth. After all the trips, I started keto again, along with intermittent fasting. I did the most basic 16-hour fast and 8-hour feeding period. I also worked out 2 classes 3 times a week at 24-Hour Fitness. I would take Body Combat, Body Pump, Body Attack, Turbo Kick, and Pop Pilates. In the end, I only lost 40 pounds, so I lost the bet. I lost $900. But, losing 40 pounds is a big deal. And in the end, I was 127. Starting in 2018, I was eating normal again, and we were trying to have a baby. I eventually miscarried in March, and eventually I gained all my weight back. And in October, I learned that I had PCOS. It was easy for me to gain weight, hard for me to lose weight. I was sensitive to carbs, among other things. But I'm actually going to take a food intolerance test, so look forward to that in a future video. When I look at Instagram for motivation and inspiration, I wonder how all these women find their groove and continue at it. I mean, some of them get to a place where they're so healthy and strong, they don't have to watch what they eat. They don't have to count calories. And as you've just heard about me, I fluctuate a lot. I've been up and down maybe 5 times already. I hate dieting and I love food, and so I want to be able to eat the foods that I love. But I'm told that I can't because there's no real cure for PCOS. Do you struggle with your weight? How long have you been struggling? Have you tried any of the fad diets I've listed in my previous video? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and if you didn't, let me know why. Also, you can click over here to subscribe to my channel, and you can click over here to watch the previous video on fad diets. Bye!